Swami Dyanan says, Namah Sri Sankaranand Gurupad Ambu Janmane So Vilas Mahamoh Grah Grasek Karmane. Salutations to the lotus feet of my Guru, Sri Sankaranand, whose only work is to destroy the great monster of delusion along with its effects. Panchadasi 7:1 says, Atmanam ched vijaniyat ayam asmi iti purusha kim ichan kasya kamaya shariram ansancharet. This verse has been taken from Vedantic Upanishad 4:12. After knowing the self as the supreme self, desiring what and for whose sake will he suffer in the wake of body. Mantra 4:5:15 says, Agriyo ne grihite, Asiryo ne sirite, Asango ne sajte, Asto ne bethate, no rishyati. It is imperceptible, for it is never perceived, undecaying, for it never decays, unattached, for it is never attached, unfettered, it never feels pain, and never suffers injury. Verse 2:3 says, Asya suter abhipraya, samyag atra vicharite, jivan muktasya ya tripti, saten Vishadayate. In this chapter, the meaning of above verse of Vedantic Upanishad shall be analyzed exhaustively to ascertain the perfect contentment of a liberated person. Maya bhasen jiveso karoti iti sutatuta kalpita bev jiveso dabhyam sarvam prakalpitam. The Shrutis say that Maya reflecting Brahman creates both Jiva and Ishvara. Jiva and Ishvara in their turn create the whole of universe. Verse 4 says, Ikshanadi Privesanta, Srishtir Isene Kalpita, Jagratadi Vimokshanta, Sansaro Jiva Kalpita. From the determination of Ishvara to create, down to his entrance into the created objects, is the creation of Ishvara. From the waking state to ultimate release, the cause of pleasures and pain is the creation of Jiva. Aitariya Upanishad 1:1 says, Atma va idam ek evagra asid, no anyat kinchan misat, so iksat lokanu srijaiti. In the beginning, this was but the absolute self alone. There was nothing else whatsoever that winked. It thought, let me create the world. Mantra 1:3:12 says, so etmev simanam vidaryai, taya dwara prapadyat. Having a split of this very end, he entered through this door. Verse 5:6 says, Brahm adhisthana bhutatma kuthast asanga chit vapu anyonya adhya sato sanga. Dhist jivo atra purusha. The substratum of illusion is immutable, unattached, pure consciousness. That is the self of all being. Due to superimposition, being associated with the intellect, it becomes a person. So adhisthano vimokshado jivo adhikriyatena tu kevalo nir adhisthana vibhrante ko api siddhata. Jiva, with kuthasth as its substratum, becomes an agent and seeks liberation, or the pleasures of heaven and earth. Chidabhas, which is often called a jiva, the reflection of pure consciousness, alone cannot be liberated, or superimposition is not possible without a substratum. Chidabhas or jiva is nothing but kuthasth or consciousness, whereas agentship is due to superimposition. Only when jiva is understood in the sense of reflection of consciousness, accompanied by consciousness itself, then it is capable of attaining release or heaven, etc. Mere Chidabhas or reflection of consciousness by itself would not be so capable. Here, a little distinction is made between Chidabhas and Jiva, though they are often used interchangeably. Verse 7-8 says, Adhisthana ans sanjuktam vram ans avalambate yada tadaham sansari it evam jivo abhimanyate. When the conscious substratum is strongly identified with the body and mind, one identifies as an individual person subject to worldly sufferings. Brahm ans tiraskarat adhisthana pradhanata yada tada chidatma asango asmi iti buddhite. When identification with the body and mind is given up and one identifies with the substratum, then one realizes oneself as unattached pure consciousness.